Hello, and welcome back to the series, everybody. So, this is episode 2 of the series. I don't know why you're watching this if you haven't watched the first one. Before I completely finish harvesting all of this, I just want to point out how nice this looks when all of these crops are all grown up. Just look at this, it's got like the lines of like the yellow, then the orange and green and brown. And I would like to do a bit more to do with sort of farming today. The first thing I want to do is a bit of kind of a greenhouse for bees. And I'm going to achieve sort of a 2-in-1 with that. That'll serve as a bit of a storage for some of these plants left over in here. I'm trying to move most things into here, but there's just too many plants. So it'll serve a purpose as a little bit of storage, as well as enough to be able to keep these bits from going all the way green. Because you need to wax them to keep them from oxidizing. So I've had a little bit of a look around the area and I know exactly where I want to build it. We are going to kind of use the natural landscape around us with all this insane terrain generation, and we're going to build it in kind of this hole. So the first thing I'm going to do is head over to our local river, and I don't think I've actually really shown how close we are to our village. That was our little storeroom. So if we head just kind of over here, just go along these trees. Through these trees we get to kind of sort of like valley, and if we then follow this valley, we will get to a river at some point around this corner. Right there. There we go. You can see a little bit of blue there. There we are. There's the river. And there's the village. So yeah, that's how close we are. 2 iron shovels later, that should be enough sand. Right. I actually need more coal, I think. Should probably look in all the caves nearby. Alright, so what I want to kind of do is make a bit of a circle out of bricks here, and then make a bit of a glass top. Maybe like slight dome, like a bit of a curve. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is make the circle out of bricks. Alright. This is a pretty nice circle. Nice to get it first try. Fits nice and snugly. Now let's move on to the glass. I'm going to throw up glass without Optifine. Ugh. It's got all the borders. It's not smooth glass. This is what I'm used to. And with the edges a bit more tidied up, this is what it's looking like. Look, we've got these little nice bits here now. So we head over to the bottom. Look at that. That's looking nice. I think we can do another layer on the top, and I think that's going to look a lot nicer once we have Optifine on that glass. Then what I want to do is I want to just come in here, because this is where I want the entrance to be. I want to see if I can just make this meet up. Is this going to work? I'm going to have to go digging around a little bit. Here we go. Nice. Yeah, so it'll have to be a bit of a staircase. So yeah, I want there to be a bit of an entrance going in here. We can make a little nice like entrance here. And once we're inside this thing looks epic. I think we could do with a bit more, like a little bit of terraforming, just to make it so there's a bit more space in here. So I think I'm gonna start kind of getting rid of some of these edges a little bit. A little bit of terraforming later, and then we've now got a lot more space in here to work with. So now what I want to do is I want to grow a bunch of trees that have beehives on them, and the way that I'm going to do this is by simply planting a bunch of trees, so we'll space them out a bit. I don't know whether the amount of flowers improves the chance of a beehive, but I might as well just put more. Okay, number 1, no beehive. Number 2, no beehive. Number 3, beehive. Let's go, we got a beehive. I'm gonna get a bunch of hoes here so I can just insta-mine all these leaves. Alright, let's keep trying. Fail. Oh, success. Nice. Quick shout out to Skater Pro, by the way. He's just been kind of helping. He gave me a bunch of copper. He gave me some diamonds. Like, that's pretty good. Like, guy's just been chill. Yes, I can't be bothered to chop down these big trees, so I just watch them burn. Careful, bees. Careful. Got a bit of fire hazard going on here. Ooh, I just got an achievement for testing it out. So I've done all the bee stuff, and I breeded a bunch of them up, and took them over here. And this is what it's looking like. It's looking alright. It's still not complete, but it's looking pretty good. So yeah, I was just testing to see whether this actually worked, and turns out I got an achievement. Nice. So yeah, I don't really have a door to this thing yet, but I have actually made a bit of a staircase here, and I think I'm going to make a piston door coming along here. So yeah, I'm just currently working on breeding up all the bees. It's our first green block! Look at it! I'm going to wax it. So yeah, that's what like half of these copper blocks are going to look like, this color. I still feel like this thing is missing something. I think I'm going to try putting like a big cog on top and see how that looks. So we're going to go in one block from the perimeter here. Just make it start off once again by making a bit of a circle. Making a cog with like 5 parts. Yeah, with like 5 lines, it's hard. Maybe I'll do like 4. Let's see how that looks. I think I'm going to get rid of this center tough block though. And so for the center block, we're going to go acacia log with a blackstone button on top, kind of bringing in a bit of the orange from the sides, and really bringing this whole cog together. I think this thing looks sick. I'm just kind of saving up more bone meal at the moment, so I can get more flowers and stuff, so I can kind of decorate the interior of here a bit better. Because at the moment, I don't have any bone meal. I use it all up on trying to get beehives with the trees over here. I do still have a bunch of flowers in here, which I can use to kind of, I think I might go and breed a bunch of these bees up, just to bring up the numbers, and then I want to get started on the entrance to this thing. With a bit of that bone meal, I think we're pretty much done actually, although I would like to add a little bit of a kind of maybe mini custom tree in there. As I said, I really want this to just be a really tiny custom tree, not very big. I think little custom trees like this are just like the easiest way to make a build look like you've worked really hard on it, when really this just took like 2 minutes to build. And look at it, it just kind of makes the whole place look a whole lot more finished. Look at it. Might add another tiny little one right here, I think. I'm just gonna add a couple little bushes here and there. And there we go, this place is now pretty much done. Just a little bit of leaf spam, and this thing now looks nice. So we can come in here and collect all of the stuff that we could ever need. But there are still some parts here, like here, where it just really doesn't look finished. Like the way that the glass kind of transitions into here. So I think I'm going to kind of fix that. I've pretty much tidied up the edges a bunch here. This is what we got. Looking really cool in here. I can't wait to have the Optifine with all the smooth glass. This thing looks so cool. It's not like an everyday greenhouse, and I love it. It's so sick. So it's now the second complete build that we have, although it's not quite finished yet, because we still have to make the entrance to this thing. Although, I need bricks, and for bricks, I need coal. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and do a bit of mining. That's what we're going to do. Oh, I hit the jackpot with the ravine. What? Axolotl! Oh, yes. Okay, there's a creeper there. Yes! I have a bucket of axolotl! Let's go! And after a bunch of caving, we've got a bunch of coal, we've got some iron. Also came out with a bucket of axolotl and a Riptide 2 book from a minecart chest right here. Also some melon seeds. I also went and collected a bunch of this glow lichen, because, I think that's how you say it, because I want to put it on the walls around our base, like the huge cliffs. So now, put some more coal in all these furnaces, and actually get all the bricks we need. So for the main perimeter of this thing, I think we're going to go with copper blocks. And I'm just going to do some building, do some experimenting, and I'll be right back. And here we go with the finished thing. We've got this other little bit. This path is one day going to link up to some other path, but I don't know where that path is going to go, so no path yet. So coming up the path here, this lovely thing here. We're gonna wait for this copper to age, like all the other builds. Got some nice bricks on the sides here. We can just go right in, go up this lovely stairwell, and now we're inside. Yep, so now this is a fully completed build. Lovely. Alright, so I've managed to get some diamonds here and there from a little bit of trading, and our lovely friend Skater Pro giving us just a bunch of diamonds. Lovely guy. But I'd like some more diamonds, mostly so I can buy things like elytra and enchanted books and all that good stuff. And we're going to get more diamonds through a bit of a cheeky method, the clay trick. If you haven't heard about this, basically if you go to like some clay in a swamp, that you can dig around in the right place near it, and you will just find diamonds. It's pretty insane. This doesn't always have an 100% success rate, but it's faster than strip mining, so I'm happy. Here we are, here's the swamp. I'm not quite sure which shape they have to be. I'm pretty sure it's this shape. And so basically you tower up, and then you need to head south a couple blocks. Now I've heard people say 2 blocks, I've heard people say 7, I've heard people say 6. So what I like to do is just go 2, go all the way down, and then just strip mine a little bit that way for like 6 blocks. So I don't even have to worry about which one's actually true or not. I've also turned on subtitles here so I can see if there's a lava, because I don't want to be mining straight down to lava. You know what, I might be a bit more safe here and just go with a safe mining method. Alright, we're getting pretty close here. We've hit a deep slate vein, and that is why I did the safe mine. Oh my god, imagine if I didn't safe mine that. Whew, I would have been pretty upset. Oh! Diamonds right there! Yo, they changed the diamond texture? How could they? How could they do that? Oh, there's all these lava blocks right. Attempt 1 is a success. Diamonds! Let's go! Diamonds! Right, so then I just did the clay trick for like half an hour, and I ended up with 40 diamonds plus a diamond pickaxe. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna save most of these diamonds for an elytra, which aren't in stock right now, but will be soon. So we'll probably be getting that next episode. If we're going to be getting an elytra, we definitely need feather falling, so we might as well get some nice shoes. And if we want feather falling, we'll need enchantments, and that's where some books come in. So if we just get some obsidian, we can now craft ourselves an enchanting table. Yay! So for now, I'll probably just pop it like right here, and then later on we can move all the bookshelves later up into some library or something that we build. Here we go, 15 bookshelves. That's enough for level 30. The one thing that we don't have enough of though is levels. So that's where we're going to go into the nether and mine up a bunch of nether quartz. Because that is probably the best way to get XP early game. And level 30. I got some extra levels here, so we should be able to enchant a couple of times here. Prot 4. I want feather falling. Let's see what I got on the pickaxe. Fortune 3, efficiency 4. Let's go. That's what I wanted. So I'm just gonna head over here real quick to our steering wheel. Grindstone these boots. Try again. Alright, so I've been doing a bit of enchanting here and there. I managed to get some really nice potato Yeezys here with another pair of diamond boots that I then enchanted, and I combined these two with an anvil, which we now have right up there as a bit of detail on the chimney. Oh, he's got some diamonds here. Oh, he's here to pay his rent once again. I think he's agreed that he's paying his rent once a week. Nice. Oh, what's going on there? Looks like he's actually building a proper house. So these 5 can now make up for the extra pair of boots I had to make these, as well as 1 extra. Nice. But with that, we are completely out of video time for today. So consider leaving a like or even subscribing if you're new. It really helps out the channel. Thank you to all those people who have subscribed recently. It really means a lot. So with that, I'll see you in the next one.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who